You know, for a politician with a filthy reputation like mine, assassination isn't a question of if, only when. That's why I never go anywhere without 2 cars full of bodyguards, police escorts, and a perfectly timed route that gets me from armored car to building in under 10 seconds, no exceptions, and that day was no different. I looked toward the horizon, just a hazy building in the distance, but then a glint. A sniper scope reflecting in the sun. The police stormed the building minutes later. They didn't find a shooter, but under the bed, a timed bomb ticking down. German intelligence ran the numbers, 3,815 meters away.
3,815 meters.
Are you sure about that? Because the world record for a confirmed kill with a sniper rifle is 3,540 meters.
That bullet needed 6, maybe 7 seconds of airtime. Whoever pulled that trigger wasn't aiming at the present. He was aiming at the future. They caught him on camera twice. Once, 2 minutes and 52 seconds after the shot, casually walking out of the building. And the other time, the night before, disguised as a longtime janitor at my office building. Plenty of people saw him. Not one suspected a thing. He passed facial recognition, voice checks, movement scans. Even the machines were fooled. But what he didn't realize was that legends leave footprints. Europol, MI6, every agency started combing through their elite sniper rosters. No one on active duty could have made that shot. That's when an old war dog remembered a name, a sniper who died in Afghanistan a decade ago. His files, classified, redacted, buried. His code name, the Jackal. Let's rewind. The day before the assassination, Munich. An old janitor sits on his couch, TV on, ashtray full, a bottle of cheap booze by his side, dead, and the man sitting next to him looks identical, dresses the same. That was me. I'd been following him for days, logged his apartment, studied how he walked, smoked, even how he coughed. I memorized every stop on his daily commute. That night was the performance. I left the house just like he would, took the same train, lit the same cigarette on the same street corner. Outside the building, his boss was giving a speech on a giant screen, wealthy, powerful, running for chancellor. I crushed the cigarette, not on the ground, but in my pocket. That was the first variable. Once inside, I grabbed the cleaning cart and headed to his floor. Security cameras everywhere, but only one guard. His son and a junior staffer were still in the office. I rolled the cart into an empty room, closed the blinds, turned on the vacuum, and started assembling the rifle. Then the second variable. The guard heard a noise, approached the door, saw me. Time was up. I'd already calculated his movement pattern. I tracked him across the floor, but I didn't shoot to kill. I aimed low, just the leg, one shot, precise. Back at my safe house, I stood in front of the mirror, pulled out the fake teeth, peeled off the facial prosthetics, hair, contacts, even the artificial skin over my cheekbones. What looked back at me wasn't a monster, just a thin, tired man, gaunt, hollow, and for a second I smiled, almost sadly, but people like me, we don't get to mourn. I picked up my phone, checked the wind forecast for the next morning, because in just a few hours from this very room, I would fire the shot that no one had ever fired before, and no one ever will again.